Hello everyone, welcome to another installment of Erinn's Book Club. You'll have to bear with the mess here that's going on because again I'm in the process of moving, so the house is in a shambles, and it means that my book reviews are going to be a little lackluster for the next little bit. But with any luck, I will be able to do much better book reviews in the new house, so we'll just have to bear with it while we can. The book review I have to do today is called Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Neuvel. I hope I said that right. But isn't that a lovely cover? So to kind of change it up a little bit with my book reviews, I have written review notes in the book that I can go through and hopefully have a bit more of a focused review here. So first of all, I want to go through the book itself, the aesthetics of the book. Now I've seen some certain paperback copies where there's like an over page and this is like the under cover. So I know there's different versions of this book. I'm really enjoying this book. I think the cover is absolutely gorgeous and I think the spine is absolutely gorgeous. I just love the whole book. I love the type. Like this is the first book that I have read that isn't like a story. It's written more in interviews and journal entries, and I was really leery about it at first, but I love this type. It made the book go by really quickly, and it made me feel a little more invested, almost like I was the absolute superior officer reading the reports after an event. I love the symbols that start the chapters or start the interviews. Let me find, because the book's broken into like parts. So like here's part 2, break a leg, and there's this little symbol here that kind of bleeds into the symbols that we see in the front of the book. And I like how the start of the chapter is a new interview or a journal entry. My one critique is, like, and this is for all books, not just this one, but do we actually need all of these like rave reviews and like praise and little author blurbs about how great a book is? Like that's a whole page of how great the book is. Plus there's 3 more down at the back of how great this book is. I don't know. Do we need all of that? Because I don't read that. I skim through it. I don't care. I don't mind, say, if we had like the blurb about what the book's about and then the 3 this book is amazing thing right here. But I don't see how we would need to have, great rave reviews for a page in the beginning of the book. That may just be me. Now let's get into the story part. I think the plot is really well done. Again, I love the way that it's interviews and journal entries. Really new concept, really fresh read. It felt like a fresh drink of water, so to speak. It was a very realistic way that the whole scenario was written and how society would handle the finding of an alien robot. I found that was super realistic with the way we are today and age. For once, I absolutely loved the politics in the storyline, the fights between the governments and the major like puppet master through all of it. I enjoyed that kind of back and forth. I felt a small amount of disappointment in the end of the book when a certain character has come back from death, kind of thing. That character has died, and now the character has come back from death, almost lessening the effect of death, almost getting rid of the realism of it. But there is a mystery based on that, so it may not be coming back to death. I have an inkling that it's kind of a clone of some sort, which is, what I would think of as an alien playing around with a subpar race would clone with no problems. I thought the characters, based on the writing style, I didn't think that we'd have much of a character growth because, again, it's interviews and journal entries. I didn't think that each and every character would grow.